Genius Kids. Cultivating love for learning.
Chapter 14. Light. Knowledge acquisition. From Class 7, we know that light is an electromagnetic radiation. It is a natural agent that makes the things visible. Discussion. Jack. Oh, I know this chapter light. Susie. Jack, no wonder you will say this. Jack. What are you trying to say? Susie. Science is very vast field, you can't limit it, Jack. Rather, in our higher classes we will read the similar concepts, but with extended meaning. Jack. I got it, Susie. Come, let's listen what our teacher is explaining. Light. It is an electromagnetic radiation which ranges in wavelength from 390 to 740 nanometers. Light enables us to see. Reflection. The bouncing back of light rays followed by its falling on a smooth shiny surface is called reflection. The ray of light which is falling on the surface is called as the incident ray. The ray of light which is reflected off or comes back from the surface is the reflected ray. Normal is the ray that hits the surface at perpendicular of 90 degrees. The angle that incident ray makes with the normal is called as angle of incidence. The angle that reflected ray makes with the normal is called as angle of reflection. Laws of reflection. There are two laws of reflection. Law 1. The incident ray, the normal and the reflected ray, at the point of incidence, all lie in a same plane. Law 2. Angle of incidence is always equal to the angle of reflection. Multiple images. The reflected light can again be made to reflect by using this particular reflected ray as an incident ray. This leads to multiple reflections. These multiple reflections can thus be used to make multiple images. A very good example of multiple images can be interpreted at a hairdresser shop when two plane mirrors are used to visualize the haircut. Critical thinking. 1. Irregular or diffused reflection. It occurs when the reflecting surface is not smooth. In this kind of reflection, reflected rays travel in different directions. Examples of rough surface includes cardboard, human skin, etc. 2. Regular reflection. It occurs when the reflecting surface is smooth. In this kind of reflection, reflected rays produced are parallel to each other. Examples of smooth surface include glass surface, polished surfaces, etc. Kaleidoscope. Kaleidoscope was invented in 1817 by Scottish inventor Sir David Brewster. The word kaleidoscope is derived from the German phrase meaning to see the beautiful. It is a long cylindrical tube with mirrors containing loose colored objects such as beads, pebbles, bits of colored glasses, etc. A kaleidoscope operates on the principle of multiple reflection, where several mirrors are placed at an angle to one another, usually 60 degrees. The 60 degrees angle creates several duplicate images of the objects, 5 at 60. As the tube is rotated, the tumbling of the colored objects presents varying colors and patterns. Arbitrary patterns show up as a beautiful symmetrical pattern created by the reflections. Critical thinking. Image of object persists on the retina of the eye for 1/16th of a second. Lateral inversion. Lateral inversion is the reversion of the object image when seen in the mirror. Human eye. Eyes are the organs of vision in the human body. Structure of human eye. An eye is a spherical structure. Its front transparent part, cornea, allows the light to pass through the eye. Just behind the cornea, iris is present. It is black or brown in color. In the center of the iris, there is a small opening called pupil. Pupil controls the amount of light entering the eye, and the size of the pupil is controlled by the iris. Image is formed by the help of a convex lens on the retina of the eye. Convex lens is situated behind the pupil. The adjustment of the size of lens is carried out by the help of ciliary muscles. When the image is formed onto the retina, its constituting nerve cells passes the message on the brain via optic nerves. Retina has two types of photoreceptor cells called rods and cones. Rods are responsible for night vision, whereas cones function best in relatively bright light. Cones are responsible for color vision. Optic nerve transmits visual information from retina to brain. Vision defects. The minimum distance at which an object can be distinctively seen by a human eye is known as least distance of distinct vision, LDDV, and the maximum distance is infinity. If any one of the following is faulty, the vision defect occurs. It can be of two types. 1. Short-sightedness, myopia. It occurs when a person is not able to see the far-away objects. In this type of defect, image is formed in front of the retina. 2. Farsightedness, hypermetropia. It occurs when a person is not able to see the nearby object. In this type of defect, the image is formed beyond the retina. Care of the eyes. Wash your eyes frequently with clean water. Looking directly towards a powerful light source can damage the eyes. Excessive rubbing of the eyes on allergy can cause unnecessary strain. Vitamin A deficiency can affect the eye vision. If you are advised by a doctor, use proper spectacles. Too little or too much light is bad for eyes. Insufficient light causes eye strain and headache. Braille system. Louis Braille, a French scientist, developed an aid for the blind persons so that they could read and write. This aid came to be known as Braille and till date remains the most popular resource for visually challenged people. The present Braille system was adopted in the year 1932. Critical thinking. In older ages, cataract occurs due to the cloudiness of convex lens of the eye. Crab has small eyes but can look in all directions. It can even sense the enemy approaching from behind. Suzy. It can be corrected by simple replacement of convex lens. Continuous review. Light enables us to see. The bouncing back of light rays followed by its falling on a smooth shiny surface is called as reflection. Lateral inversion is the reversion of the object image when seen in mirror. Eyes are the organ of vision. Myopia, hypermetropia, and cataract are the examples of eye defects.
Like, share, and subscribe.